Hi friends, Andrea here with a new video for Hip Kit Club. Today is Wednesday, meaning Product Focus Wednesday. I am going to be making a mini album. It's a Father's Day mini album featuring tags and stickers. All different kinds of stickers. We'll have alphas, we'll have puffy stickers, we have regular stickers, all of them. Same with the tags. I'm grabbing some of the Heidi Swap tags that we got in our March kits in the color kit. I'm grabbing a couple of the Sweet Story collection Maggie Holmes from the April kits, and the rest are from the Stamp Market, the tags that we got this month. Okay, so I normally start by laying down all the pages that I want to make. In this case, what are the tags and what are going to be the colors and papers that I'm going to have on both sides, and what are the photos that I'm going to be using. And those large ones are just the ones that I'm going to cut or use on the back of the tags. So for the rest of the pages, I'll be using some smaller photos. And I'm just placing them how I think they're gonna go. I end up moving them. Okay, but the first one is gonna be a shaker. So I'm just deciding. I do want the yellow, green. It's more like a yellow, mustard yellow, and that's the color that I want to be seen through the shaker. So we start by cutting our acetate and covering the main shape. And I just add a little bit of just glue to make sure that it stays. I wanted to add a yellow ribbon just to add more dimension and to make it more fun. Double-sided tape. This is going to allow me to add the adhesive foam, or just the foam strips that I have there to be able to create the shaker. Double-sided tape. I do this before I add this sequin just to make sure that everything stays in place. It's still risky if I don't take the tape before, but my favorite part when creating shakers is definitely bring all those color sequins and play with them and add them, decide what goes well, what makes sense. And it's sometimes hard depending on, you want to adhere to a theme or a color scheme, but there are just so many options most of the time, so I do have a hard time deciding what colors to use. I think that's here we go with the yellow stars, and that's gonna be it for now. Then I removed the layer for the double-sided tape, and the next step is just placing the cover on top. Alright, so for now we are going to leave it as it is. On that back side, I'm gonna have some journaling added. So normally that's the way I work. I laid everything down as you saw. I decide what pictures and papers and colors they are going to be the base of my pages. Okay, the first one is a shaker. I am not sure how that one is going to end up looking like, but I know I have the shaker ready. The second one, I will end up removing that happy word. But again, that's a super tiny one, so once that one is done, we're basically done. But you'll see this and you'll be able to follow my process and to understand. Normally with mini albums, that's how I like to work. It's something that works for me. It makes me feel that somehow I'm finishing, I'm completing tasks, and I don't know, it's that sense of accomplishment that I feel I get while working, following these steps. So, this one, I'm going with the flowers. I'll add 2 black and white flowers from the Fifth and Monaco collection from Pink Paisley. Some dimension there. On the other side, I found 2 stickers from the Amy Tangerine set, and that goes great. We stop, up to the next one. Here you see these are the Sweet Story collection. Those 2 we got as part of the die cuts, I believe, on the April kits. Again, I'm coming with a different ribbon to add some texture and interest to the bottom of the tag. Okay, and I think I do some decoration here, or I go up to the next one. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so here I go, up to the next one. I wasn't sure what was going to be on that one. And I'm just having a hard time here trying to place it and making sure that it goes well. Okay, for some reason it's here the moment when I decide to change that word, but I'm glad I did. I like this phrase and this sticker way better. Okay, so now flipping through up to the next one. And this is also going to have some dimension like the first one, but it's not going to be a shaker tag. It's simpler. I'm using one of the April papers. Yeah, one of the April ones, and I just make sure to use that pink, lighter pink circle on the O. And then on the back, I know that on that one it's gonna be journaling, so I'll decide later what's gonna happen there. Okay, I'm still not sure. I still do not decorate that one. And I'm coming with a puffy white heart. I think it goes great. And up to the next one. The next one I start by decorating it. This is one of the Amy Tangerine, one of the puffy stickers, and it's a frame, so I'm just using half of the frame. And this sticker, this is just half the sticker that I got from the tags. And this is the Fifth and Monaco, and I used the other half, or the tag half, on my previous layout, my previous project. Okay, here we go. You can see that circle tag is one of the Heidi Swap ones. And now we go back. We go back to, okay, let me now decide what's gonna happen with the cover. So I add the together sticker and then adding some flowers, but it still needed a title. It's a Father's Day mini album, so it still needed a title, and I believe we're gonna go back to that. I'm adding again a together sticker, some enamel dots, and that's the moment when I decide that the smaller tag will be the one in the front. One really cool thing about mini albums is you can always decide how to go about the decoration. As you can see, the colors, they don't really match, or on some of the tags I have flowers, on some of the tags I have ribbons, some of the tags are yellow and pink, the other ones are green and red. So it always depends. That's the fun thing about mini albums. You can go, the decoration can go by color, they can go by theme, they can go by the collection you're deciding to use, or just sometimes the photos are the ones that will dictate what's going to happen. So that is really one thing that I love about mini albums. I'm not always sure what's going to happen until I start. Okay, so for this one I'm using the black border, and then I'm on the back I'm using the same border sticker at the bottom and at the top. And as I said before, this is going to be a one page that's going to have only journaling. So for now, that floral sticker will do. And then once we add the text, we'll figure out if there is still some space that I want to use. This one was perfect. I could use that lovely sticker from the Fifth and Monaco collection, and that's all I needed. You'll see on the flip through on the back of it, I also added a couple of stickers. How the gold and the black goes together with the yellow and the colors in the picture, along with the green on top. This is it's super simple, but it's one of my favorite pages. I think it's also because it is one of my favorite pictures. One of my favorite photos that I have with my dad and my sister. And then this is the last one. And as I said, we are basically on stage 2, where pages are, I know where they're going, but there are still few details that you end up adding, and there is also the journaling to get done. So back to the first one. So what I did was I typed the journaling and then just printed it. It's size 8, I believe. And then I'm just cutting it on strips that fit. So sometimes I end up with more white space than that I want. So that's why I added the heart. And here I'm coming with some lettering, just adding Father's Day. I felt like adding another sticker or adding the title with a sticker was gonna be too much, so I decided to go with a little bit of hand lettering. Go with the next one. For this one I also have the words typed, and then cut them into strips and glue them to the page. And here we go again. I will end up with more white space that I wanted, But guess what? It'll be perfect because you'll see I will find the perfect sticker for that page that matches the flowers, and it was meant to be. That's all I can say. There you go. That page is done. And I think this is it. So you'll see I made those paper tassels, and I have the paper tassels. I followed Paige Evans tutorial, and to make the charm I follow Lisa Fonseca's tutorial. It is on YouTube. Lisa was a former Hip Kip Club DT member. She is amazing. So if you want to learn how to make paper charms or handmade charms, please go ahead and follow those tutorials. And this is a flip through of the finished mini album. All the pages, as you can see, there is handwritten journaling, there is typed one. Here is the back of that circled tag, and that is the last page. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll go ahead and show you some close-ups of each one of the pages, as well as the charms and paper tassels. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you feel inspired to create your own mini album, to grab those products from different months. They will end up, depending on what you want to do, you can always find a way to make them work together. And please make sure to check the website for all the kits that are coming up. I will start shipping very, very soon. And some inspiration on the blog, the member forum, or the Facebook group, and the blog every single day, and the YouTube channel, of course. Every single day there are new projects for you. Well, that is it for today. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.